everybody. Welcome to our final Halloween episode of The Drunken Library. And this time we are going to be talking about Bram Stoker's Dracula. And I'm so excited, and this story took over my brain.
But I really liked it.
So good. Guys, it's so good.
I understand why it's a classic now. It's not even a little bit what I expected.
No, you expect it to be more about Dracula, and it's more about the people
who were affected by him.
Kind of affected and, surrounded by him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's epistolary, so it's all kept in, journal entries and letters and telegrams, just all this, kind of back and forth, where they're all telling the story of their interactions with Dracula, their experiences with Dracula, and you very rarely actually even encounter Dracula himself.
Yeah, the most you get of him, that's good stuff, is at the beginning.
It's at the beginning, because John Harker, who's one of our narrators, is staying in his house because he's helping to sell him a different house in London.
Yeah.
And they're in Transylvania, and you kind of get a little bit of his character then. But it kind of makes you think, because this is all being told from the perspective of other people. Would it be different if there were a section that Count Dracula was narrating?
Right, what if he's just a guy
He's just misunderstood.
Who's undead,
you know that
trying to go about killing people in the world?
I mean, you know from more recent and more young adulty and even Anne Rice vampire novels that apparently vampires are fucking sexy. Apparently.
Dracula's not described as sexy.
No.
The women were. But
from what we get in the book, he's just a fucking dick.
Yeah. He's nah, I'm gonna pretend to be all nice and you're gonna be my guest, but actually you're my prisoner.
Right. He welcomes Harker, open arms and shit. And then when Harker's I want to go home because I'm feeling a little weird about what's going on here, he's yeah, feel free to leave. I'll let you out now. But you're gonna get attacked by wolves, though.
Wolves that I can stop at any moment that
I'm in control. But this book is really good, especially, the characters. There's a lot more to these characters than you expect. Amber's having a moment.
There's something about this wine. That's right, in my mouth.
Eat it.
I'm not gonna eat the wine,
That was really beautiful.
Oh, you're gonna make a guest appearance on the show.
We're gonna see Shadow again. Look at Shadow. You're so cute. Oh, you look so unhappy. No. Mina, though, Harker's fiance, future wife, is awesome, and she's such a huge contrast to her best friend, Lucy, who falls victim to Dracula and dies, and then becomes a vampire, and then they have to kill her. But she, somehow, being a woman of the times, attracts all of the men.
She's just got them lined up for 8 miles.
3 proposals in one day.
I can't even get a boyfriend. I can't even get a boyfriend.
What is that? And she has to,
know.
turn 2 of them down, because she's I love this other man, but he's, the slowest to actually propose to her, because, he's shy or some shit. I don't know.
The whole thing, I don't know where that was going.
Fuck it.
I really like the whole book, and the way that it's presented in, how the epistolariness conveys all of the stuff that happens is awesome, and the words are just beautiful.
It's so well written.
Mina's just so awesome.
She's so great.
Lucy's just kind of a ditz, but she's nice.
But she's pretty cool, too. There's obviously a reason all these people fell in love with her. She's no Mina. Well, not love her like I love Mina.
No.
Mina's my girl. But she's still important to the fucking story, though. But, I can't. But this story, guys, read it. It's so good. It's so good. It's the greatest Halloween story.
It made my top 10.
It's so good.
I think it's just because Bram Stoker is Irish, and I clearly love everything Irish ever.
Seriously, like, okay,
Like,
there are like,
literal.
funny little quips in
Literally.
this, and, like, the language is beautiful.
It is so good.
And for being a classic, like, this was published sometime in the 1800s. Yeah, 1897. 1897 this was published. It's really easy to follow. Like,
It really is.
You don't have to, like, really get used to the language that much, but it's so pretty. It's really well written, and it's such a good story. Read it, and if you don't, then you're silly.
You're
just do it.
cheating yourself out
Just
of
do it. It's so good.
it, and it's delightful, and
So good. Just do it. It'll be great. All right. So, in addition to reading the story and Amber burping, because she's fucking sexy, you should tune in all of next month. We're doing something a little different. Stay tuned to find out what that is. Also, find us on all the social media. Tell all your friends about our rantings and general love of vampires.
and Irish authors.
And just, But find us on the media. Links down
below.
there. Yeah, have a great day. Bye.